Most people think films are remembered because of what we see, but more often than not, they stay with us because of what we hear. Sound is invisible, yet it controls emotion, tension, rhythm, and immersion. It shapes how fast a scene feels, how heavy a movement lands, and how deeply the audience connects, sometimes without ever realizing why. Sound design isn't just about adding effects, it's about guiding the audience feelings moment by moment. As filmmakers, we naturally obsess over visuals, camera movement, lighting, color grading, perfect frames. But in that obsession, audio is often treated as an afterthought, and that's a mistake. Because sound does what visuals can't, it works directly on the subconscious. Just like color sets a visual mood, sound sets an emotional one, often even stronger. So the real question becomes, where do we begin? Sometimes start with the human voice, dialogue, or voiceover. Everything starts with the human voice. Dialogue or voiceover is the spine of your story. It carries meaning, emotion, and information. If the audience can't clearly hear it, nothing else matters. Your voice should never fight the mix. It should set confidently, in front, clear, and intentional. Sometimes choosing music before shooting can completely change how a project involves. It can influence camera movements, shot length, even the way a scene is performed. This approach wouldn't work for every project, but when it does, it gives you a roadmap of the entire film. And once voice and music are in place, that's when sound design truly begins. The first layer I always add is ambience. Ambience is the quiet glue that holds a scene together. It establishes space, environment, and reality. It's the soft wind in the distance, distant traffic, water moving. You shouldn't hear ambience, you should feel it. Remove it, and the scene suddenly feels empty, artificial, dead. After ambience comes environmental sound. These are the sounds that logically belong in the world of the scene. Footsteps, clothing movement, doors closing, objects being handled. They don't demand attention, but without them the scene collapses. Then comes the most expensive layer of all creative sound design. Whooshes that give motion weight. Impacts that make cut feels intentional. Risers that pull the ambience forward. A riser doesn't just build tension, it promises something is coming, a reveal, a shift, a energy. And just as important as sound is silence, silence is not emptiness, it's contrast. If everything is loud, nothing feels powerful. Quiet moments allow the audience to breathe and make the return of sound hit harder. If that's what the emotion demands, sound exists to serve feeling, not realism. When it comes to sourcing high quality sound effects, having a reliable library matters. Using professional assets saves time and elevates quality instantly. A good library doesn't just give you seconds, it gives you options. Different textures, different energies, different emotional reactions. Music stems are especially powerful. They let you reshape a track, remove distraction, isolate rhythms, and build a custom underscore that fits your story perfectly. Beyond sound and music, having access of stock footages, templates, LUTs, and tools in one ecosystem speeds up the entire creative process. Before publishing any video, always listen on different speakers: headphone, laptop speakers, phone speakers. If it works everywhere, it works. Sound design can feel overwhelming. Timeline stacked with layers can look terrifying, but it doesn't need to be complicated. Watch your footage, identify the environment, decide how you want the audience to feel. Sometimes one or two layers are enough. Sound design is one of the most powerful storytelling tools we have, and one of the most overlooked. If you're still watching, you already understand its importance, and hopefully, you are inspired to experiment more. Because when sound is done right, the audience doesn't just watch your film, they feel it.